Can we? I don't have ref chat, so I can't tell them to remake. And it looks like they're not going to. That kind of sucks. All right. Well, I tried to leave the lobby. So just please note that while we're advertising these other casters, a lot of them got left out of this game, and we were super duper sorry, but we did try to stop them. And without all chat, we can't tell them to remake. So we'll just hop into it, shall we? Spawning in the bottom left corner of the map. He's up 1-0. Or no, he's actually down 1-0. Pardon me, I got the wrong score set up. Let me just fix that. It's going to be the red Terran player top.
In the bottom right, as the blue Zerg, it's Acer's Bly.
Alright, so some funny comments in chat about ads, guys. First off, if you watch them, great. Thank you so much. It's how Zombie Up and I make our paycheck at the end of the day. But I agree with a lot of you. I really wish there was more diversity in ads, and if we had control over them, man, I would pick so many different ones. But I can't tell you how sick I am personally watching the Battlefield ones that are made by like the YouTubers or whatever. But yeah, you're Turbo, so I know you haven't seen them. But it's like they just got these same 2 ads to play over and over and over again. And,
have you seen the WCS ad for like processor or something? No, a graphics card. It's like a guy.
Oh, who's like, I am, and all that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not even as bad as these. The Battlefield Hardline ones are like, all right, man, you get the loot. As the bad guys, you win. If you're the cops, you stop them from getting the loot. You win. Like, oh, cool. This sounds like a great game. I'm sold.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, point is, guys, if we could give you different ads, we would. But I thank you guys for watching them. It does mean the world to us. But hopping into game 2 here for the Lycan League, I want to give a big shout out. Of course, let's not forget to Lycan himself. You guys can follow him on LycanGTV on Twitter. Do us a favor and do hit that follow button, because he pays for the prize pools out of his own pocket. He works an average everyday job, and he puts his passion towards esports. He makes the late game on Wednesdays, and he hosts this tournament for us to cast on Mondays. So give him a follow on Twitter if you really want to say thank you, because he himself has said his only real goal is to build up his social media right now. So seriously, giving him a follow on Twitter or a like on Facebook can go a long way.
Well, we do have Bly opening this game up with Roaches. Interesting choice since the metas did so well. And it looks like top is once again opening with, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. He gets a reactor. Well, so far when I see a reactor on the racks, it has meant just they're going to produce Marines, not that they're going to produce Hellions. We'll see. We'll see. But if he does go for tank drops again, it might be good against this. Or not.
It may or may not be, because the problem is Lings don't really have the same counterattack potential that burrowed Roaches do. They're just going to walk right past that bunker, go straight for the mineral line, whereas the Lings are going to have to tango and dance and take the shots. So while the tanks might be good to drop around on Bly's base, he may actually need to bring them back home.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, is that he was getting the right units to defend against Roaches. Because if you got Hellions, I mean, they're really not that good against Roaches, so there's a problem. But he is not... Yeah, I know, right? But he is not going for 3CC, and he's also not going for tanks. He's going for a 2-base build with barracks and Hellions, and this actually doesn't do so well against Roaches. Roach Baneling Bust in particular, but even with Roaches, I'm not sure how the production's going to line up here. The Roaches are already out, they're already running across, they got, you know, horizontal spawns, and the 2 barracks aren't producing anything. In fact, the one is producing a Marine. He's producing Marauder right now.
I mean, the bunker, if surrounded, can hold for a long time. The thing about Roaches, though, you really need a lot of them to one-shot that bunker down. So it's going to be SCV losses for sure, but the question is, does it get worse behind that? And if top isn't looking, you can see this burrow coming. Like, look at this. Ooh, does the ground look all funny? I don't...
Yeah, no.
Well,
he has no scans.
He's got to raise that depot.
There's, like, no scans for quite a while, actually. This is going to be a big problem.
2 are just snuck off here. I mean, you need 3 to one-shot the SCVs, but still 2 will distract, perhaps, while he goes for the big burrow here. Oh, put 1 Roach just like sitting under the reactor or something. It might not even matter. This is going to be nasty to do it. Hellions responding, coming to the main. They do some splash damage, and the Roaches do get fully surrounded. Pre-scans. Nice call out of top, predicting that coming.
Yeah, very nice. In fact, he's going to get most of the Roach with that scan, so very, very nice. 1 lives.
But these 2 at the natural got 4 kills and 4 kills, so really 22 SCVs dying this early, plus 2 scans burned to catch them. This does put top in a rough spot.
Yeah. If he can get those medevacs out, I think that's what he's planning on. Then the draw per house could equalize here. He's only up by 12 drones. If the mules were muling, actually wouldn't be that bad because those are the scans.
Well, more sneak by. I gotta say, like, 2 is really not that bad. It's not that crazy. Top saying I can't really keep dealing with the roaches. Maybe go across the map, and the roaches are going to try and intercept them. So I mean, it sucks, but it buys time. Something he desperately needs for Stim. Something he desperately needs for Marauders.
Yeah, I mean, again, even without Marauders, if he gets enough Marines with Medevacs, then they're going to do well against the low number of roaches that Bly is getting.
It does like this to keep running so many scans, though. I don't know if he's going to try and get a turret up. Maybe he'll abandon the natural because there's only a bunker here. Looks to be the case. Oh. Salvage. Stim is done for this, too. He's got the damage if he wants to pop it.
I guess right now the question is, what is Bly going to go into with this lair? The scan is ready.
I mean, that's the 4th scan. This is so much money lost through scans, it's almost worth it for Bly, just because of the amount of scans he's forced out of top so far. Not to mention he actually killed SCVs.
Yeah, with that, of course. Like, the economic damage is really good, but it's still enough economy to produce off of these production facilities that he has. Well, almost all of them, not that factory, but that's going to be a lot of Marines, and roaches just really aren't that great. They're going to have speed this time. That might help.
I mean, if there's like just one Ravager in here too, it could change the dynamic of the way the Marines have to clump versus spread versus the roaches, but...
Oh, how about 7?
There you go. Well, that guy should be a problem now, though, because that's the transition, right? If Top sees this, he stims on top of that cocoon, but wasn't paying attention. Now he's going to have to dance around this. However, 120 health is not a lot of health on these Ravagers, and as we saw, one melted immediately.
Yeah. I didn't realize how fast Ravagers actually made. Just,
yeah, that cocoon.
That wasn't that bad. Alright, so one more roach dealing some damage, but that was a drop that was supposed to do, you know, some type of drone damage, or at least kill a couple of roaches, and in fact it killed nothing, not even the queen that was there. So, yeah, it's really gotta do something.
Biding his time may have been worth it, though, because he does find Bly moving across the map. This doesn't quite draw Bly back home, but it does catch his... Not many roaches on this side of the map.
Yeah, even the 3 roaches and a queen are too much for these amount of Marines. It's just very... Very unfortunate. He had a shot to do something, but the defense was good from Bly, and the attack is going to be even better.
You lose 3 depots. That's crazy bad. You can't. He's so supply blocked. He's basically not going to hold with what he has, and he won't be able to make anything to hold afterwards.
Yeah, this is looking like game. Bly with some really nice, you know, he showed hard to swarm tactics basically last game, but to great effect. And here, really showing the power of, like, see the void.
Ravagers are broken as hell. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, they're a little bit.
Well, GG is called, and ladies and gentlemen, Bly will take the series 2-0 over the Korean player Top and move on to the finals of the tournament, where he'll be facing off against another Terran, either QXC or Beastie Cutie.